Now, it's a fundamental truth about human nature that we gravitate to people like us. We just get them instinctively. We can read the signs and we can recognise most of them because we're not that different. So what happens when we've got a product or a service that's targeted at people who are emphatically not like us? The infirm, for example, the elderly, those on the margins of society. Often the very audiences that healthcare companies really need to understand. Well, we'd research them, I hope I'd hear you say, and indeed we do. But I wonder sometimes just how much we sanitise and filter the responses that we get according to our own values, morals, experiences, ethics, particularly when respondents just aren't that nice. Now, I've sat in many a living room over the years, surrounded by unwashed cups, clutter, dodgy-looking dogs, listening to some really, really unpalatable opinions about race, about politics, about personal hygiene, you name it. And it's tempting in these situations, whether consciously or not, to downweight the results of these particular interviews against the others that you've got from the project, you know, to divorce them from those where there was a real connection with the nice lady who gave us a cup of tea and showed us the pictures of her grandchildren. But I think that giving into this temptation, it means that we miss out on delivering some genuine insights back to our clients. Because whether we like them or not, these people exist and they consume our clients' products and services. It was actually on a recent project that was talking about medical non-compliance that the defining interview for me was one where, if I am honest, I couldn't wait to get out of the house. But it did open up a real stream of understanding that could and should fundamentally alter the content of the client's materials that are aimed at patients, and indeed our understanding of the way that this sort of patient impacts on the nurses who are treating them and the way in which those nurses use our products. It's interesting that these sorts of interviews don't actually happen that often, which does lead me to worry that most of the time, these people who are not like us don't even get recruited in the first place, in which case we end up not even suspecting what we don't know. Now, it is easy to talk to nice people. I could do it all day long about any topic that you care to mention, but real research really needs to go out on a limb and work a bit harder to embrace all of that potential audience, especially if they're not like us.